From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the school.
Taylor House Publishing.
Man, they shot him, bro.
Can't make you leave. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
We're not her friend. You need to go to her
They
mom.
shot Los, bro. The police shot Los, bro.
And new tonight, authorities have named the man who was shot by Henderson police last night after allegedly waving a gun at officers. WRO's Keenan Willard is pressing police for more information about what happened.
Henderson police haven't named the suspect who was shot by an officer outside of this Bojangles last night, only saying this incident happened while officers were trying to serve the suspect a warrant.
All right, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I'm Richard Taylor, back with another episode of Taylor House Publishing. And what you just saw is a couple of clips concerning the shooting of 23-year-old Carlos Austin at the time of the shooting in Henderson, North Carolina. He was 21. Now, this situation happened on January the 2nd, 2023, which is almost 2 years ago now. But as usual, I'm just getting word of this incident. We all know that we have been investigating the case of Javion McGee in Henderson, North Carolina, and numerous stories have emerged about police brutality, police corruption, and also police misconduct. So because of that, we have to also question this incident. Now, I'm going to show you the news article, the news video, but I'm also show you some other posts from other people describing, or people who are at the scene, who are describing what they saw and what they know happened. Now, I'll give you a synopsis real quick. According to a family member of Mr. Austin, he was doing DoorDash at the Bojangles, and I think that Bojangles is located on Andrew Street. And he was actually in the line, in the drive-thru line, I think, waiting for the order. It was then that the police came up to his car and allegedly tried to serve a warrant on him. Now, first of all, we have to think, okay, well, if this guy's doing DoorDash, why is the police coming up to him in Bojangles? Apparently, it's evident that they had been watching him or following him or targeting him, whatever the case may be. You know, police just, running random vehicles or whatever the case may be. They somehow magically find out that, yeah, this guy has a warrant while he's sitting in the drive-thru line at Bojangles doing DoorDash. Nevertheless, according to, their reports, they walk up to him and, advise him that he has a warrant, and then he just automatically waves a gun at them. Now, we know these things are always the narrative when there's a police involved shooting. They always say, oh, the suspect waved the gun. Who is just waving guns at police officers? I don't know who in the world is just, when the police comes up, oh yeah, we're just going to wave a gun at you. That narrative is getting old and tired right now. But as you will hear from the article, they said he waved the gun at him. He Then, you know, the officers engaged. That's the key word all the time, engaged. And then they shot him in the abdomen. And after they shot him, then he gets out of the car and runs. He runs, and then, you know, they chase him in the back. You know, they chase him to the back of somebody's yard, and then they handcuff him and they arrest him. Now, according to the individual I spoke to, she stated that when he opened the door, they saw the gun, and that's when they engaged and shot him. Now, also, I think, you know, another person told me that he didn't have a gun. Now, once again, I don't know what story is true, but what is true is the young man, and you'll see this post, made a post, said, I was laying on the ground begging for my life when they shot me. And you're going to see that post along with the news article, but also according to the relative I spoke to, they said when he got to the hospital, they said that the wound in his stomach was an exit wound. It was an exit wound. And I looked at the picture, and I'm not going to show the picture on YouTube because they, you know, they frown upon those things. And I've been shot a few times, so I know an entrance wound rather than an exit wound. The exit wound is bigger. The entrance wound is smaller. So this wound that was in his stomach that he showed, and you know, you might go on his page if you find him, Carlos Henderson. That definitely was an exit wound. And so according to, you know, the relative I spoke to was that they shot him in the back. Now, he stayed in the hospital for about, you know, maybe 10, 15 days. I'm not sure. But after he got out of the hospital, the police camped out by his house, and then they arrested him for like possession of a firearm by a drug user. Now, I've never heard of that charge, but I looked, somebody sent me the case text about that. You know, they said that ATF came and arrested the young man after he got out of the hospital, but that charge was later dismissed because they didn't, you know, prove that that was an actual charge. Basically, reading through the case text, that's what I saw. But also, everything that is done in Henderson now should be questioned. Because of, you know, the history and everything that we've done uncovering corruption in that area. Just did a video yesterday about the neighboring county sheriff who was planting guns and drugs on suspects that they caught. So this still begs the question. I think they still have the young brother locked up right now to this day. And because of his previous record, which, you know, he does have a previous record, this news article, and watch this news video, they're going to frame it as well as, you know, as the same narrative. He was a dangerous criminal who needed to be taken off the streets and was actually deservedly to be shot. Just watch this video from, once again, WRAL.
New tonight, authorities have named the man who was shot by Henderson police last night after allegedly waving a gun at officers. WRAL's Keenan Willard is pressing police for more information about what happened.
Henderson police haven't named the suspect who was shot by an officer outside of this Bojangles last night, only saying this incident happened while officers were trying to serve the suspect a warrant. But WRAL's learned that suspect is 21-year-old Carlos Alston, who was already facing serious felonies even before last night's incident. Vance County officials tell WRAL this is the man shot by a Henderson police officer Wednesday night. They say Carlos Alston is still hospitalized as of 2 p.m. and hasn't been booked in the Vance County jail yet.
My daughter called us and said somebody got shot. Me and my wife looked at the door, and we just seen all the police cars and stuff.
Police say officers approached a suspect in a car who had outstanding warrants, and that suspect waved a gun at them. Henderson PD says one of the officers shot the suspect in the lower abdomen and caught him when he tried to run away. Police haven't responded to our questions about whether body camera footage exists, the name of the officer who shot the suspect, or if they've been placed on leave. Online records show Alston was previously convicted of possessing drugs and carrying a concealed weapon, and is due in court in 2 weeks for a charge of assault with a deadly weapon. WRAL knocked on Alston's door and reached out to him on social media with no answer. But he posted this statement on Facebook, saying, "I was on the ground begging for my life when they shot me. I really thought I was the end of days." People living near the scene say they're eager to see a full report on the shooting from investigators.
It make you feel unsafe, but I just hope, wherever we have, I just hope everything, get to the truth to it, the bottom of it.
Keenan Willard, WRAL News, Henderson.
There you see, once again, almost the scripted news report by the individuals. Now, the black guy first stated that he allegedly waved the gun, and that's what I am going to stick to too, because once again, I don't know any, I've been in many situations with police and guns. I'm not just waving a gun at police. You know, that story has, that narrative definitely has to stop. But he also said that our reporter is pressing police for more information, because once again, they are always very tight-lipped to get the story straight. You know, and even when they started, when the white guy started to read or to speak, he instantly mentioned, yeah, he's already facing felonies before this incident. Once again, framing the narrative that, yeah, this is a bad person. Even the news caption says suspect shot. Anytime that somebody says a suspect, it puts them in a negative light. So this suspect or this bad person was shot. So yeah, no need to investigate why he was shot, how he was shot, because he's already a bad person. And you know, normally, you know, they continue to dive into his record like they did in this article. They said, well, he was, you know, charged with assault with a deadly weapon and possessing drugs. That still doesn't mean he deserved to be shot by police. Major thing they said was police failed to acknowledge, were there any body cam footage? Body cam footage. No body cam footage is telling. You know, if these instances were such, whereas the officers, everything the officers say is to be credited, then there will be no problem with releasing the footage. Like the black man said at the end, look, we just want everything to come out and get to the truth. Now, many people, once again, were at the scene, and you're going to see this video next, and they were asking, or you know, they were concerned about the young man himself. You'll hear the guy talking about he's in the back, you know, screaming for help. Now, you'll see 30 police cars, but as the young man kept saying, ain't no ambulance out here. So were they intentionally waiting for this young man to die? And as like I said, I spoke to the relative, and they said, okay, yeah, he did have a criminal record, but I've spoke to a lot of people who said that police dare target young black men. And you'll hear a later story of Warren Hilliard from his mother, who said that, you know, she was told when her son was 18 that the police were going to unalive her son, and they eventually did, you know, all, you know, 20 years later almost. So the Henderson Police Department has a reputation of being aggressive, and actually you want to see it in this video. Listen to my young brother talk and express his concerns while they were at the scene, but also watch how the police are treating people as they you know, ask for answers, or they look for answers concerning, once again, the shooting of this black male. Just watch this.
She stayed on.
When they shot him, bro.
Can't make you leave.
What?
Alright,
Yes.
Hey, bro.
You're not her friend. You need to go to her
They
mom.
shot Los, bro.
I'm trying to figure out who up on that.
The police shot Los, bro.
Turn down, don't say it if you don't know for sure.
Ma, I know they shot him, bro. Bro, he said it, bro.
Dominic, you friends with TT on Facebook?
Bro, they shot that nigga, bro. They just shot that nigga, bro. It ain't no I can say, bro. They just shot that nigga Los, bro. They got all these police out here, bro. Ain't no goddamn lamps out this my nigga. I swear to God, ain't no emblems. He back that shot, bro. Swear to God. Bro, come on. Hey, we need to come up this bitch right now.
Is that, do they got him?
Yes, he on the ground.
I guess it was somebody shot. I don't know if he shot it.
And he screaming for help, bro.
But it sounds like they shot him.
Mom, ain't no.
He started running.
Sound like, bro. They shot that nigga, bro.
After him, he ran across the street and he's saying that he's shot.
Bro, this nigga is screaming for help, bro.
Yeah, over here on the Ave.
Bro, they finna. Bro, I swear to God, bro. This nigga died, bro. I swear to God, bro. Bro, they shot this nigga, bro. They got him on the fucking ground, bro. Ain't no emblems out. This is just straight police. What they gonna do? They don't know what they doing. They can't even be no goddamn police. How the fuck be a goddamn paramedic? They don't know what the bro, it's Carlos Austin. Carlos Austin, bro. They shot this nigga, bro. And they got him in the back goddamn yard of somebody else. I was just laying there, bro, with no goddamn emblems out here, bro. Bro, what all that, bro? Bro, we is at Bojangles, bro. On Dabney, on Andrews. Bro, they shot this nigga, bro.
I can call Jay. I got Jay on my face.
Who's after him?
It's Jadakiss. Bro, you tripping. Tell him come down.
Right, it's across the street though. The crime scene is across the street.
Across the street, this property. Go over there. If you go over there, you're going to be arrested. For what? It doesn't matter. Commit no crime. Resist, delay, obstruct. Go over there.
Bro.
Douglas, go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. What's the badge number? Back up. What's the badge number? Back up. Go over there. Refusing? Go over there. Refusing to give me his badge number. Officer Douglas, go over there. Badge number. And back up.
Hey, look, this the goof for real.
No crime, so I'm on the public property. I'm on public property.
My brother was just in the line right here when it happened.
Back up. I know the law. Back up. Let me get on the sidewalk.
Bro, he over there, bro.
What they shoot him at? In the line. They shot him in the line.
He was in the line though. And they chased him over there.
He good on it.
No, bro, they shot that nigga, bro. He back there screaming, bro. Bro, he back there screaming for help,
on the phone, but ain't nobody answering.
All right, so there you see the young brother, and you hear other people in the background concerned about Mr. Austin, as you see that he is laying, in the backyard somewhere, handcuffed. And actually, I think I did hear him scream out for help. And you also see at the end police officers and their treatment of people who are concerned at the scene, telling them to back up and, you're going to be arrested and, resist, obstruct, and delay. And my brother was like, look, this is a public property. I'm not doing anything. I haven't committed a crime. But you see the attitude towards the officers, or towards the people from the officers. Like they don't have a right to be out there when, there's a situation. And so, this speaks to, once again, the relationship between police of a different color and the residents that they quote unquote police. The Henderson is, once again, a predominantly black city, but it looks like, you know, all the officers may be, you know, of a different race. So that always plays a part in the narrative and the relationship between citizens and police. If a police doesn't live in your neighborhood or he doesn't know you, then he's more apt to be more aggressive, more intolerant. But, you know, if police know you and, you know, they have a relationship with the community as they should have, then instances like this wouldn't happen. You know, there's no way that you're going to convince me that this young man just, you know, oh, police coming to give me a warrant. Okay, let me just wave a gun at him. Like, you know, I mean, who does that? You know, and what capacity was it waved? You know, so and then once again, there's no body footage of it, so it's their word against the suspects, right? And so, you know, and once again, the charges against him were dismissed about possessing a gun. Once again, the relative told me that he didn't have a gun. And so, you know, was the gun planted on him? But he was definitely, according to what I was told by the medical personnel, that, yeah, he was shot in the back. And so this is another incident that leads us or will give us more cause to question the Vance County and the Henderson, you know, the Henderson leadership's narrative of what happened to our brother Javion McKee. Nevertheless, we hope this brother will, you know, be okay. You know, hope Carlos Austin is doing well. You know, if you see this video, my young brother, or if your family sees it, feel free to call 919-587-7782 to correct or corroborate anything that I said in this story. But I thought it was a valid story to point out because, once again, we can't just take the narrative that they give us, because it doesn't make sense. You coming to serve me a warrant and I just wave a gun at you. That doesn't make sense to me. So they all let me know if it makes sense to y'all in the comments. Peace and blessings. 919-587-7782.